Gerryko here, and this is a Raider Mini production. Today is the 16th of December 2013. It's a Monday, so it's another art update. Hopefully you can hear me. So let's get on cracking. So last time there was one piece here that made the breast a bit too big, so I put a lot of shadow here just to make sure this is not too big. So this in line with this part here. So I put a bit of shadow around the nipples or the areola, and some lines here as well, just to show that there's some ribs around here. The back here I already put some types of some stuff, okay, some darkness into it, so hopefully it looks pretty alright. So now it's going to get darker and darker, so using only black, it's all black. So let's get cracking. Even the moles I already put a bit of dark stuff there, so let's get on cracking. So let's see, what am I going to do here? So I'm going to show you how to actually darken this area. I want to use this one, all this water-based sprayer here. So I'm going to spray it, so you have some that's how I do it. Okay? That's how I also put some black onto the brush. Be noticing that there's no music because I just don't want to have the brunt of the copyright laws onto my ass. So I'm going to make the back here a bit darker to give it a bit of more depth of field. Or a bit more variation. So a bit more water. So like all Lord of the Rings films, like say Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, it will only get darker. So yep, it's going to get darker and darker. Even here I think I need to make it a bit darker as well, so I'm going to put some dark stuff here. So this is a very long process of painting it. This is a step-by-step darker and darker technique. Some people do love to use start with dark and then lighten the darkness. That's also one technique, but I think I found my technique here, which is to start with the light and gradually go into the darkness. So dilute the darkness here. And sometimes you can have the water effect because there's some water here. There's more water in some areas than others, and that will also give it the effect of the. I'm going to put some water here of well, molding type of effect. You go into those disused or old buildings which have already been, like say, not lived in for a long time, so that's the type of effect on the walls. And here also can be darkened, but I think I'll just leave it. Maybe here I can make it a bit darker on this side here. So we'll do a black here first. And then spray with water. And dilute it with a brush. So as the process goes on and on, it gets darker and darker. Repeat the process. If you want to make it dark, so make it darker little by little. Making art is a very time-consuming process. It takes days, it can take months as well. Sometimes people, like say, they do something until night, like this one, and suddenly you have inspiration to like do something else, and you leave this piece behind for months and forgetting about it, and then you go back to it later. So that's how art goes. It can take months. We can just forget about it and move on to another project, or sometimes we get stuck, we get bored with it, and we like say, if I was stuck here, I don't know what to do. Should I like darken it here? But I don't have the mood to do so, and that's why I might start with a new piece to like say get my enthusiasm juices running. So we just leave the piece somewhere else, because I got other pieces here which I haven't done. I think I should show you one actually. Somewhere actually. No, I'm not going to show you because it's right about there, and there's a lot of stuff there, and no, I'm not going to get it for you. Okay, so what's next? The next thing is to maybe darken up the hair. So it's a gradual process again, little by little, darkening it up. Let's say this ponytail here, so just darken it. If I was in like Britain or Germany now, it's wearing this mask would be alright because it's warm. But now I'm in Malaysia, it's very warm, so it's not comfortable wearing this mask. But for the sake of anonymity, so I just have to wear it. So it's a bit darker now. Darken this one part of this hair here, I mean this side of the face, just to give it like a sheen type of glossiness, or if I guess she is using Vidal Sassoon, so it's a bit shiny. Darken this area as well, again, always. And when you find that your brush is a bit dry of this that's black color already, you can go and make some hair that's flying around. You only do this one, the flying over the hair that's loose and from the head itself, when you are satisfied really with the background. You only do that when the background is you're not going to do anything else to it. So this part here, above here, I will leave it. Later I will darken this area, or maybe here as well. So up here I think I'm complete, except for here, maybe I can darken this area as well. Layer by layer. Some water. So I'm going to do a lot of commentaries using my computer, the GX70 already, right about there. So I think I will need a new microphone, because I'm normally when I'm doing these videos on stuff, using the laptop or the Cam Studio capture program, I have to like shout towards the microphone which is next to the what you call lens or the camera of the laptop on the screen itself, and that also is not so clear. So every time I do these videos, I had to bear in mind that I'm actually shouting towards the microphone, and the quality is not so good as well. So I don't want to disturb my neighbors by shouting when I'm making the video. So I think I'm going to go and check out some microphones in the game shops and see what I can get. Hopefully it's not going to be too expensive, because some of the people in my older channel, they have said the microphone is a bit too, can't hear what I'm saying. Yeah, you can't hear what I'm saying when I'm not actually shouting out of my lungs towards the microphone in the GX70. So that's about it about the hair, and I'm going to darken this area as well, because I don't want the bosoms, the one on the left, to be too big. Last time the line was here, so it was really big, just too big. So I'm going to darken this area here. And wash it with water. And here will be the armpit folds around this here. So I'm going to like do some using a small brush here. There will always be some folds of skin around the area of when two skin meets. Same as here. I'm going to do some line. And I'm going to wash it with water. You don't want the line to be too pronounced, so wash it. Same as here, wash it. The moles here, I'm going to dilute it a bit with water. So what about the face here? So I'm gonna like do the iris. So the small little brush here to do the eyes. I'm gonna give it a bit of a, I think it's called the iris. Is this called the iris? The colored version, the many colors: brown, black, green, and blue. I'm starting at the side there. Put a bit of dark there. Side here as well, a bit dark here. And around the iris itself, also a bit of darkness. And there's too much water actually. I'm gonna use this cloth, which is very essential for watercolor, so you can dip and dry off the water, excess water. So I'm going to suck the water out of here and here, and dilute this in the water. And from here, I don't want it to be too wet in the brush, so I'm going to wash this area here. It's one way of doing the eyes. And the iris, the eye, the white part, you don't want it to be too white, so with a bit of water and a bit of black try to like wash it from here, just a bit here, towards here, and here as well, because of the shadow from the eyelids. The shadow, the light is coming from above, you have some shadow as well. So same here, the white is not supposed to be too white. So just wash it a bit, like so. The water just dilute it all, so it won't be so black and it won't be so white. A bit of black here, also do the same for the eyes here. Wash it. And later we'll have to like make sure these areas in the middle will be black, so it will be a thick black. What else I'm going to do here to show you, around here, around next to the mouth there, so I'm going to darken it again. So this is a step-by-step process. Also darken it is a step-by-step process around the lips as well. Shadow underneath the nose, also I have to darken it again and again and again. Wash it. So step by step, ooh baby, gonna get to you girl. So eyelids, definitely you will have eyelids, folds underneath it, or above the eye. That is a mark of a beautiful woman. Wash it. Don't want it to be too pronounced. It's not as if she's doing Botox. It's alright. So this nose here, I'm gonna like make it more pronounced. I have to put some darkness to it. So move towards here. So it will be much more pronounced. There is a different of segregation between the nose and the right side of the feathers or the girl's face. So on some of the mole as well, darken it again and again. And we go to the ear, also darken the area. When it comes to the design of the ear, I don't follow any, like say, photos. I just like I don't know whether every human has the same folds or not. So I just using my pencil and whatever. I just taruh saja. In Malay, it's just whack it. Whether it's a humanoid or whatever, I don't care. It's just depends on the movement of my wrist and also my pencil or my imagination, if you like to call it that, or make it more sophisticated. So it's a bit more pronounced now, the ear thingy, whatever you call it. So normally when you have the ear, there's something that's protruding out, about this one here. Yeah, it's protruding out. So I'm going to put a bit of shadow there, just to emphasize that there's something sticking out. So when something is sticking out, there should be some shadow. So inside here, I'm going to put a bit of darkness, just to accentuate something in there. Wash it. So the most important part when it comes to the face is the folds between the two, I don't know what you call this one, which has the holes. This part is very important, so we're going to darken it as well. So it's going to be a step-by-step process again. Wash it. Step by step, ooh baby, gonna get to you good. So around the nipples here, there are many types of nipples or areolas. There's inverted nipples and there's the normal type of nipples which is protruding out. I prefer the ones that are inverted. They are less common. And there's also sometimes there's some freckles around the areola. And I also like the ones that the areola is like protruding out as if the girl is stimulated. So I'm going to put some freckles, so I'm going to darken this area as well, step by step again. You won't get to see much of the detail of the nipples because it's being cut in half by this border here, so there won't be much attention paid to this area here. So again, for the other side, darken it in certain areas by giving it more freckles. And it's a step-by-step process again, so it's a step-by-step. So I would say that these two freckles here by the left breast is not enough, so you can put freckles all over here, like say that that supermodel by the name of Adriana Lima, she has freckles here on